So I see the snapshot of this episode, and it looks like the girl was a Stephanie. She's still here in this episode. So that's gonna be interesting. Does Howard still held the grudge? Because he sure got over that like in like a flick of a switch as soon as he got another girl. So I doubt that's the case. You know, I still kind of dislike her. You know, on further reflection, because she was leading him on, even though we all knew that he was there. But she could have just easily said, "No, Howard, I won't go out with you." After the Mazarova thing, it didn't go out. You know, she could have just said that, and then they would have been fine. But you know, she didn't. You know, and then that whole thing went on. So I don't know how to feel if she's a good girl for Leonard. Good girl. That sounds weird. But let's get into it.
Penny, hello. What is shaking?
He's like, I'm forced to do this.
I'm sorry?
It's colloquial, a conversation opener.
But he looks so angry doing
Do you
this.
find the weather
She's like,
satisfying?
what is this? Did they clone a new Sheldon?
Sup up.
Did he really just say, sup?
I'm given to understand that when you have something awkward to discuss with someone, it's more palatable to preface it with banal chit-chat.
This is way far from banal
So
chit-chat.
this wasn't the awkward part?
This wasn't the terrible part?
No.
So sick.
Oh.
Come on, you should be surprised that he's coming with something that he really cared about. Did she?
Alright. Sup?
I love her. She has great comedic timing.
You're aware that Leonard has entered into a new romantic relationship, which includes a sexual component?
Feeling the awkward now.
With a highly distinguished surgical resident at Fremont Memorial.
Yeah, Leonard told me.
Good. What he may have left out is how important this relationship is to me.
I'm the third wheel.
You.
Yeah, he's the only one I have ever found tolerable.
Hey! You're... That's mean. She's literally standing right
What about
here.
me?
The statement stands for itself.
Why would she help you?
Well,
He just carries on. He's like...
That she not see you as a sexual rival.
He's warning her. He's like, stay away from my boy.
It's late, you're alone, your hypothalamus is swimming in a soup of estrogen, progesterone, and suddenly, even Leonard seems like a viable sexual candidate.
Even Leonard!
Or,
She did went on a date with him, so she did think he was good.
Yes. I would ask you to find some way to suppress your libido.
Suppress your libido. He's really driving it
think
home.
about you.
Fine, whatever works.
He doesn't get it.
Always nice talking to you, Sheldon.
Like, I need to get my mail some other time. Peace out. Peace out. And he rubbed his shoulder. He really thought he smashed that, yo. That was cringe even for me. Why is he here?
This is very pleasant.
Why? He's making me hungry.
Glad you're
Hungry.
enjoying yourself.
You're not helping this for our
Full of
relationship.
dry pasta, about an inch in diameter, is sufficient for each person, as it doubles in volume when cooked.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram, you know, that the spaghetti handle, I mean, like, spoon has, like, you know, it's hole for the spaghetti.
I'll just have to pick it up.
This is my brain whenever, like, someone brings up a conversation with me. I'm just like,
Have you ever witnessed what's your favorite fruit?
this quiz me, 21
Strawberries.
questions.
Technically not a fruit, but all right.
Strawberries ain't a fruit?
Where did you do your
What?
medical
How is it
internship?
not a fruit?
Lawrence
It's literally
Memorial
one
in
of
Galveston,
the
Texas.
mainstays
Really?
of fruit.
That's where I was born.
And then it's like, this
I spent
is...
so much of my childhood at that
ruined
hospital.
everything.
When I was 12, I got to ride there in a helicopter.
What happened?
Radiation burns. A little mishap while I was building my own CAT scanner.
Oh my god, is Sheldon gonna try and steal Stephanie? You know, that would also be very hilarious if she went through every single person in the gang. Next is Raj. You know, he steals her without even talking to her. Amazing writing. Imagine if Sheldon and her get together, that'd be crazy. She really enjoys talking to her. This
Expression in our house.
conversation,
Not a
at least.
snowball's chance in a CAT scanner.
Sheldon?
Excuse me. How would the Civil War have gone differently if Lincoln had been a robot sent from the future?
She's like, I love the CAT scanner. Please don't talk about Lincoln.
Look at that. There's even pasta left over.
Do you understand that this was supposed to be a date?
I do. Do you? Because frankly, you've been in a foul mood since I sat down.
And you question why?
Okay, here's my question. Why did you sit down?
To help. Look, losing the medical officer that our landing party has always needed.
What landing party?
What landing party?
Everyone had the same question.
You're Kirk. I'm Spock. Wolowitz is Scotty. Koothrappali is the guy who always gets killed.
Hey. Is there a reason that he's saying that? Honestly though, it's a recurring theme that Raj gets left alone in the apartment. The people forget about it. That's just funny in itself.
Standing around looking at the post-op x-ray, and there it is, clear as day, right in the guy's chest cavity, one of my earrings.
First from a Grey's Anatomy episode.
What did you do?
Hi, Sheldon.
Hi, Stephanie. I'm sorry I'm late, but your companion left the most indecipherable invitation.
What invitation?
We're going to the movies. What movie? What theater? What time?
He's your roommate, not your mother, Leonard. Come on, you don't need to tell him where you go. How did he locate? I work at a theater. Literally, how do they in the theater? They don't have the names of who's sitting there. You can't ask them for which city they are, you know. And there's also multiple. Usually, there's at least, and most of the time, there's at least like multiple runnings of the same movie. So how did he found it?
It took me nearly 20 minutes to go through the browser history on your computer to see what movie times you looked up. Wait here, I'll find us seats.
Oh, no, we have seats.
Not the right seats.
Ha!
It was like, what the hell?
Ha! Ha!
You know, by now, after the third someone would have walked out of the theater and got one of us, a person who works there, like I do, and just said, this person is screaming, can you kick them out? And also, they assign seatings in the theater, usually.
What is he doing?
Why is he moving?
Finding the acoustic sweet spot.
Ha!
Does he?
Really sorry about this.
No, it's fine. You know, sweet.
Why does he do the same sound every time?
My apologies, you've been sitting in it all along. Leonard, you want to slide over one?
No, just sit here.
Honestly, though, you don't need to do this. Usually the middle is the best spot, you know? So, and they were sitting in the middle.
Here.
Just, the screen is more important than the sound in my opinion. What the hell? He really does not like sitting in the wrong spot.
Oh, yeah, this is it.
This is it. I can't. It must have been so many takes to do that, because I would, if I was Sheldon, I'd be laughing every single time doing that. Like with a straight face, man. He has no guile in his bone.
Stephanie Barnett is single.
Yeah, furthermore, earlier this evening, she threw a digital sheep at some guy named Mike. Who's
How
Mike?
do you know?
Why does he get a digital sheep and not you?
How do you know? What the hell is a
Just her
digital
Facebook
sheep?
page, and we've only been
Facebook.
going out a couple of weeks.
You don't see
Never.
it, do you? We're
I
losing
don't
her.
use Facebook, but I want to know.
No say in anything that happens between me and Stephanie.
Leonard, you don't know Sheldon very well. I mean, we've only seen one season. I mean, okay, one in like 1/4 of a season, and we all know he's about to do something crazy like that. Like when he got Leopold in as a drug addict for his lie in season 1. You know, Crazy.
General Order 104, Section A, you are deemed unfit, and I hereby relieve you of your command.
General
Starfleet
Order 104,
code.
Section A does not apply in this situation.
Give me one good reason why not.
Because this is not Star Trek!
Oh my god, that scene in Star Trek when they make Spock realize that he's emotional and relieve him of his command. That scene was so goated. You know, Star Trek movies are really good, and I really want to rewatch them. It's been a while since I watched them. Let me know if you guys want me to react to that on this channel. Ah, it's the slob
Were you
again.
robbed?
No.
How can you be sure?
He's having problems with
She's a
Stephanie.
slob.
She's sending virtual livestock to random men on the internet. If I have any hope of keeping them together, I need data, specifically. I need to know exactly what Leonard did that caused you to pop an emotional cap in his buttocks. Is the down and the low. Yeah, and don't worry.
Down
this is
and the
all entirely
low.
confidential, so you feel free to include any and all shortcomings in the bedroom.
Down in the low heat.
We never got to the bedroom.
Because...
Very much in love, but we could only communicate through a time traveling mailbox.
He was there, Sheldon. You were there. You know why it broke down. Time travel.
about dating and relationships.
Like, come to us. Why are you guys so
You
surprised?
told me you were gonna have the talk with him.
Oh wait, no, they think that he's
Waiting for
dating.
someone to have the talk with me.
I mean, he was successful in getting a gay person to ask him out, so...
Get Leonard's record, 27 days with Joyce Kim.
During which he defected to North Korea,
2 booty calls with Leslie Winkle.
for which she awarded him the nickname Speed of Light Leonard,
One date with
And
Penny.
a 3-hour dinner
Oh.
with Penny.
which would have been 2.5 if they ordered
That's
the
a bad
souffle
track
when they sat
record.
down.
But you crashed Mars rover on his date, Howard. You can't talk.
To guarantee his appeal to Stephanie, your best bet would be to kill all the other men on the planet.
I'll tell you what you shouldn't do. Don't spritz them with that body spray from the commercial where the women undress when they smell it. That doesn't work at all.
God, apocalyptic genocide and go easy on the cologne?
Yes.
It's futile, Sheldon.
Penny.
What?
Penny.
No way you can tell me he's not OCD. That was very OCD.
I apologize.
Oh, thank you.
So have you and I returned to a social equilibrium?
Yes.
Great. New topic.
No. He slammed the door. She's good. Didn't we do this with the tampon?
I've been doing
Oh,
some
wait, she
research
did slam
on
the
it, and
door.
Apparently, female primates, you know, apes, chimpanzees, you. And he's being
Sheldon
quoted by a
has
female.
literally
This is
no
because
clue
a
in
rival
social.
female is secreting the pheromones associated with ovulation, which brings me back to my question: where are you? 15 days too early.
Oh my god!
All
And
I'm
the
saying is if-
sorry, not laugh track, but you know the real laughter, as HMP have said, real people literally lost their minds at that, you know. And people have told me, like, you know, how they won't watch Big Bang Theory because of the laugh track, and the laugh track is so annoying and stuff like that. But I love the laugh track. I don't get why that's a bad thing to have a laugh track. You know, it makes it more entertaining. You know, any show. Maybe it gets a lot. There's a lot of laugh track, but you know, I'd rather have that than not have that, you know, because it makes you want to laugh also.
Leonard, you're gonna have to let this go. You had a little cheese dip, you farted. I thought it was cute.
Oh my god, man. This isn't happening. This is like a 1 episode fling. Because how is it that all the dates we've seen is just him farting, him with Sheldon, and that's it. It's not working.
I mean,
If she can get through
you're not
this,
driving
then
anywhere tonight?
Penny has a serious challenge. What the hell is he doing? Oh my god, the amount of effort he's putting is crazy. I mean, on one hand, this is too crazy, but on the other hand, it shows that he cares just about Leonard's life than he cares to admit. He actually cares about who he dates, you know. I mean, maybe it's because he wants her in his party, but it's also because he wants Leonard to have a good partner. Could it be far-fetched? I think not.
What's wrong with you?
I'm helping you with Stephanie.
By making constipated moose sounds?
When I fail to open this jar and you succeed, it will establish you as the alpha male. You see,
Not when you're shouting it out to the freaking universe.
domination, she produces the hormone oxytocin. If the two of you then engage in intercourse, this will create the biochemical reaction in the brain, which lay people naively interpret as falling in love.
Huh. Would it work if I just punched you in the face?
Okay, now this is actually worse than not good. What are you pre-lucid?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's got it. And that's not surprising. This is something I long ago came
Get
to
your
peace with
get
when
your
I
shirt.
realized
Honestly,
that
using a
the
shirt
male-
is actually super helpful. Or rubber gloves. Rubber gloves are also. Oh yeah. I saw this Instagram reel where you use a spoon handle and you bang it on the lid and it creates crack. And that was a hack. And it opens cracks and it opens anything. It opens every jar known to man. It was such a goated Instagram reel. I'm pretty sure it was freaking a spoon handle or some handle. You know, you just hit it, break the cracks, and it works every single time.
No, I'm bleeding.
Like a gladiator.
Oh, honey, you're gonna need stitches.
He's gonna punch Sheldon.
I was defrosting a steak in there.
Why would you keep it in the freaking sink?
Yeah, I might have gone with a mattress suture instead of a blanket stitch, but you can't argue with her results.
Oh my god, he knows
Shame
the
it won't
terminology. He's so
scar.
good.
The war wound is a time-honored badge of masculinity.
He's gonna punch her. He's gonna
I
punch
can't
her.
remember a time when you weren't talking.
Just for the
You
record,
kind
my
of
efforts
ruined
to
it.
establish
You kind of ruined it by him
she was the
puking.
alpha male. We're not aided by you bursting into tears.
I did not burst
How's my big cry, baby?
and cry.
Hey, I'm just teasing you. But yeah, you did.
Spend the night?
No, I think that you probably need to rest.
She's right. As long as you're vomiting, coitus is contraindicated.
Punch him, Leonard. Punch him. I love Sheldon. And this whole episode's been incredibly funny, and Sheldon's just a goated character. Jim Parsons is a great actor and everything, but he deserves to be punched. Come on. Come on, Leonard. Although he might break his hand trying to punch him.
You seem like a perfectly pleasant person. I can't understand why women have such a hard time loving you.
I can see one reason. Wonder they should do like a episode where they showed the divergence of it when if he never lived with Sheldon, would he actually be a successful, you know, in a relationship already, you know, person, a confident person? Because honestly, Sheldon does tend to, like, you know, be like his, you know, like his, what's a downer most of the time.
2 stitches?
Sure.
What the hell? It's just a little.
Answering the question once and for all why Wolowitz bailed out of medical school.
You knew it to
Leonard,
medical school? That's crazy.
congratulations.
What for?
Your Facebook status update. Leonard Hofstadter is in a relationship.
Well, it's a mistake. I didn't change my status.
Well, then who did?
Everyone look to the right, look to the right, look to the right.
I had
I
no
saw-
choice. He cried in front of her.
You hacked my Facebook account?
He's literally
It's hardly hacking when you use the same
Throwing her
password for
away.
everything, Kal-El.
Are you insane? Now
He's
she's
bottling
like,
it,
I'm
yo.
desperate. You've destroyed this relationship. And you want to know the worst part is you don't even understand what you did wrong because you can't conceive of something that you are not an expert in.
In which I am not.
Don't even.
Honestly, this is a long time coming.
wanna hear
This
another
is
word out of you.
so much. I mean,
What's wrong, What's wrong, Lassie? Timmy fall down the well?
It's just, that's just mean.
Wow.
And you know it.
She just updated her Facebook status.
Stephanie Barnett is in a relationship with Leonard Hofstadter.
Honestly, though, I feel like that's a little bit of a cop-out because this whole episode's been building up to that, and you know, he has been meddling too much into his relationship. So I feel like that, like Leonard deserved to have that big scream out, you know. And like for Sheldon to like apologize, you know, maybe he like, you know, but or not even apologize, but just to have that, you know. I mean, I feel like him actually succeeding was not the best.
Oh, look at that. I have a girlfriend.
If I am permitted to speak again, Dr. Sheldon Cooper, for the win.
Maybe he is a love jockey. Well, the way he's in for the win, it won me right back. He's the love doctor. Even the love doctor can't make me change my mind. That was a little cop-out. But, you know, I still love that episode. That whole episode was just funny of Sheldon actually taking care about Leonard's life and totally ruining everything until the last minute. You know? Hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. Hit the like button if you did, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one.